5 minutes, just 5 minutes a day. That's all the time needed to activate a practice so profound that if done correctly, you could start seeing real changes in how you perceive the world and how the world responds to you. Have you ever felt like the life you're living isn't the one you desire? That there's something more, something you could reach if only you knew how? Jacobo Grinberg, the mysterious scientist and mystic who disappeared without a trace, discovered something incredible, a secret so powerful that, according to him, it could change your reality. But you don't have to believe me. Now I only ask that you listen, because this technique might be all you need to transform your life. What would you do if you had the power to shape your reality at will? Would you dare to discover it? To understand the power of this technique, it's necessary to know the man who discovered it. Jacobo Grinberg was much more than a scientist. He was an explorer of the most hidden corners of human consciousness. He studied the brain energy and the soul, traveling through Mexico, learning from shamans and exploring what he called the synergic network, an invisible connection between all living beings. But on December 8, 1994, everything changed. Grinberg disappeared without a trace, and to this day, no one knows what happened to him. Was he kidnapped? Or perhaps someone or something didn't want his discoveries to see the light of day. One thing is certain, his work and legacy didn't disappear with him. What Grinberg discovered about the human mind remains alive, waiting for those brave enough to apply it. The mind is not a passive spectator. It is the creator of our universe. Grinberg believed that what we perceive as reality is only an interpretation of our consciousness. One that, could it be that the life you're living is just one version of what you could live? Do you dare to explore the hidden power of your mind? I'm going to show you how. In just 5 minutes, you can change everything. You don't need long hours of meditation or complex mystical practices. 5 minutes are enough to activate something so powerful it could transform your reality. But you might be wondering, how can something so simple have such a profound impact? How can such a brief exercise alter the course of your life? Jacobo Grinberg had a fascinating answer. He believed that the human mind is connected to a universal energy network, a kind of invisible field that unites everything that exists. This field not only sustains reality, it also responds to our intentions. By focusing on our goals and desires, we can tune into this network and project our deepest aspirations onto it. Imagine your mind as a radio trying to capture a frequency in a vast universe of invisible waves. When your thoughts are negative or chaotic, it's as if you're sending erratic signals to the universe. But when you manage to focus your mind on what you truly desire, when you concentrate on your aspirations with absolute clarity, you transmit a pure, strong, and stable signal. A signal the universe can receive without interference. It's like fine-tuning that radio to the perfect frequency, the one that allows your desires to resonate and eventually manifest in your life. This idea of a universal connection isn't unique to Grinberg. Rupert Sheldrake, a renowned biologist and philosopher, spoke of something similar. He proposed the existence of a morphic field, a subtle network that connects all living beings. According to Sheldrake, our thoughts and emotions don't just remain within us. In reality, they leave a mark on the fabric of reality itself. This field is like a mirror, reflecting the energies we project. Every thought, every emotion we send into the field becomes a vibration that travels through this invisible network. And this isn't just theoretical. Increasingly, studies in neuroscience confirm that our thoughts affect not only our biology and perception, but also the people and environments around us. Our mind, when focusing on an intention, becomes a transmitter of energy that influences external reality. What you think, what you feel, and what you project from within leaves a mark that the universe perceives. So I ask you, what if every thought was a vibration in that universal network? What if every desire and intention were waves traveling through that energy field, capable of shaping the circumstances, opportunities, and connections we experience in our life? What kind of reality could you create if you learned to tune your mind to your dreams? If you could project your desires as a clear and constant signal to the universe? This is the secret that Grinberg and other visionary researchers tried to unveil. That within each of us lies the potential to connect to that network, to activate that frequency, and through clear intention, shape the world around us. Here, we reach the heart of it all. The technique Jacobo Grinberg developed is not merely a mental exercise. It is a key to hidden dimensions of your mind and reality. It's a practice that, if used with intention and deep commitment, has the potential to open doors you didn't even know existed within you. This is not about magic or superstition. This technique is a way to connect, to establish an intimate dialogue with reality itself, where every thought, every intention becomes a seed that begins to grow in the soil of possibility. Dedicate 5 minutes a day to this practice, and little by little, you'll ignite a powerful and unique frequency within yourself, a vibration that over time will become the channel through which your life can begin to transform. Step 1. Find a calm place and breathe deeply. Close your eyes, let the silence take over, and listen to the gentle rhythm of your breathing. Feel the air entering and leaving your body, like a constant, serene wave, flowing to and from the depths of the universe. With each inhalation, you're absorbing energy from everything around you. With each exhalation, you release everything you no longer need, all the tension, fears, and doubts. Grinberg called this moment the entrance, because it's here that you cross the threshold into your deeper mind, into an inner space where you can reimagine and reshape your reality. Visualize this moment as a door slowly opening, a door to that level of yourself that usually remains hidden. Beyond this entrance lies an unlimited space, a place where your thoughts and emotions can flow and be shaped as if they were clay, transforming into the material of your own reality. Step 2. Define your intention with absolute clarity. This is the moment when you decide the direction you want your life to take, where you define the purpose of this practice. Think of something specific that you desire, something you feel is missing, or that you want to achieve. It could be a material change, a personal goal, or a state of inner peace you long to experience. Visualize this intention as a small but powerful seed, full of potential. You hold it in your hands and feel its latent vibration. Now plant that seed in the fertile soil of your mind. Think about how you would feel if that desire were already a reality. This act of imagining in detail is an act of creation, and every thought you direct toward that intention is a ray of energy that strengthens it. Every image and emotion you project onto this seed is like watering it, allowing it to grow in the fertile soil. Step 3. Visualize your goal and connect with its emotions. This is where the true power of Grinberg's technique begins. Closing your eyes and simply imagining is not enough. You must feel it deeply. You must become, even for a few minutes, the creator of the reality you desire. How would it feel to wake up in that reality? What would you see around you? What sensations and emotions would flow through your being? This step requires you to fill yourself with the energy of your intention, as if every cell in your body could absorb and emit that vibration. It's not just a thought, it's a complete immersion into what you want to be and feel. Grinberg believed that thoughts were only part of the process. True transformation happens when you align your mind and heart on a single frequency. When you achieve a state of absolute coherence, where there is no separation between what you desire and what you feel, this is where the magic begins to take shape. Step 4. Project your intention into the universe. Now is the time to take this intention beyond yourself, to expand it into the limitless. Grinberg described this moment as a connection with the network, an invisible force that unites all beings, linking every mind and every intention. Imagine that the intention you've nurtured and strengthened begins to shine within you like a warm light pulsing inside. Feel how this light slowly expands beyond your body, radiating in all directions. Visualize this light traveling as a wave of pure, transparent energy flowing into the universe, like a message you send into the vast expanse of space. You're establishing a direct communication with the field of existence, projecting your intention into something much greater than yourself. With this projection, you're planting your desire in the very fabric of reality, in the field where every possibility exists. You're trusting that the universe will hear and respond. Step 5. Give thanks with all your being, as if it were already reality. To close this act of creation, visualize yourself already living in the reality you've desired. Feel gratitude flowing from within. Gratitude is the final act, a closing of the cycle that turns this practice into more than just visualization. It transforms it into an act of faith, an affirmation that what you desire is already on its way. Grinberg maintained that gratitude is the confirmation that you are already aligned with the reality you're projecting. Give thanks as if what you desire already exists, as if the universe received and responded to it the very moment you sent it out. This is the moment to accept, to feel worthy of the reality you've projected, and to trust that the universe has the means to manifest. Gratitude connects you to that version of yourself, already living in the fulfilled desire. Examples of transformation, practical cases, and deep reflection. Some people have experienced changes so profound that they describe Grinberg's technique as a turning point in their lives. It's not exaggeration or placebo effect. It's the result of genuine commitment to their own intentions. Imagine someone who simply decides to dedicate 5 minutes a day to visualizing how they'd like to live. Not just the external circumstances they desire, but how they'd like to feel at work, in their relationships, and in their own skin. At first, it seems small, almost insignificant, like a seed planted in silence. But day by day, that seed begins to sprout, and without realizing it, the person starts to notice small changes. Picture this. Each day, this person sits in a quiet corner, closes their eyes, and lets their mind fill with a vision of peace and connection. They begin to visualize what it would feel like to live a life where they feel valued at work, where their colleagues look at them with respect, and where they feel understood and supported in every meeting and interaction. It doesn't take long before, almost without noticing, those same colleagues, people who once seemed distant or even difficult, start to open up. Conversations become kinder. Smiles emerge where there was once silence. This person starts to feel more confident, more at peace in their workplace, and the stress that used to consume them gradually melts away. The same transformation happens in their personal relationships. Moments of tension with friends or family, those misunderstandings that once seemed inevitable. Connections feel more authentic, more fluid. It's as if this person radiates a different energy, something others can sense. Relationships that were once complicated, weighed down by misunderstandings and friction, now feel simpler. People respond to this new inner calm, to the deep intention that has started to emanate from within. Without the need for words, it's almost as if the world around them is aligning with the peace and clarity they've cultivated internally. As days and weeks pass, this person begins to experience something even more special. Unexpected opportunities that seem to appear out of nowhere. A job offer they never imagined. An invitation to a project they've always wanted to join. Or even the chance to embark on a path they never dared to dream of. These aren't coincidences. They are the reflection of their daily intention, of that focused energy they've been projecting into the universe. By taking just 5 minutes to align their intention, they've started to open invisible doors to clear paths that once seemed blocked. And perhaps the most important thing of all is the inner peace they begin to experience. It's no longer just the external world that responds. It's their own perception of themselves that changes. This person starts to awaken to a profound understanding that everything they need to feel complete is already within them, that their sense of fulfillment doesn't depend on external circumstances. They become aware of their power, of that almost magical ability to transform their life from within, and that peace, that state of serenity, becomes their most constant and true reality. Think about those days when everything seems to flow, when every step feels right, every interaction is just what it needs to be, and every obstacle seems to dissolve effortlessly. What if those days weren't a product of chance, but the result of an inner alignment between your mind, your desires, and the vibration you're projecting into the universe? Grinberg's technique offers you the opportunity to consciously create those days, to invoke an internal harmony that radiates into everything you do, transforming chaos into synchronicity and peace. If this resonates with you, imagine what you could learn from books that explore the power of your mind and the universe. Audible gives you access to thousands of titles that can take you even further. Try it free for 30 days using the link in the description, and in doing so, you'll also support this channel in continuing to share valuable content. Each of us has the power to project a different reality. Jacobo Grinberg said, "The world responds to those who believe in their own power." With this technique, that statement becomes more than just words. It becomes an act of creation. Every thought, every image, and every emotion you project from within is a signal the universe hears and responds to. When intention is clear and deep, it becomes a force that resonates within the very field of existence, creating an echo that shapes reality. What could you achieve if every day you took 5 minutes to visualize and build the life you truly desire? What dreams could you reach? What peace could you find within yourself? In the end, the only question is, are you willing to try it? Are you ready to discover what the universe can answer when you send it a signal so clear, so genuine, from the depths of your being? 5 minutes, that's all you need. We're not talking about endless hours or complex methods. It's just 5 minutes a day, a simple span of time that can open the door to something much greater. Those 5 minutes are your chance to connect your mind with your dreams, to tune into a reality that, until now, you might have thought was beyond your reach, somewhere too distant or unattainable. However, Jacobo Grinberg's technique offers a way to bring that reality out of the realm of fantasy and into something possible, something you can shape. 5 minutes a day to do something extraordinary. Awaken your potential and discover that you, and only you, are the creator of your life. This isn't just an inspiring idea. It's a truth that can transform every aspect of your existence. In those minutes, you have the opportunity to take control, to become the architect of your thoughts and emotions, and to align them with the life you truly want to live. Because, as Grinberg said, the world responds to those who believe in their own power. When you give yourself those 5 minutes, when you allow that belief to grow within you, something in the universe begins to respond. You don't have to blindly believe in others' words. Test it for yourself. I invite you to start today and observe, day by day, how those 5 minutes can influence your life. Share it with others. By doing so, you're opening the door for more people to discover that this power is not exclusive to a few. If you've made it this far, comment, "I believe in the power of my mind." Write those words as an affirmation of your intention, and let your voice resonate in the vast network of those who are also seeking to awaken their true potential. Because maybe there's someone in your life who needs to hear this truth. Someone who is also ready to begin this journey toward the hidden power of their mind. Jacobo Grinberg disappeared without a trace, and with him, many answers to the deepest mysteries of the human mind were lost. We don't know what happened to him or why, but we do know that his legacy lives on in those who choose to connect with that power. His technique, his message, and his wisdom endure in every person who decides to look within themselves and who chooses to explore the vast potential lying hidden beneath the surface. So, do you dare to be part of that experience? Do you dare to discover the mystery of what you can create when you dedicate those 5 daily minutes to connecting with the true power of your mind? And if you enjoyed this content, you can't miss this video. They go hand in hand, and it's literally the practical part, this one. So, you can start taking action and change your reality and your life.